Takes me so long to see what position it is. Walk it out.
Walk it out. Walk it out.
I just don't like. I don't know what your ranges are, so I don't know if they're plays or not. You know, like the 610 maybe it could be.
Yeah.
I've probably opened 610 there once in my career for sure. Okay, you just jam here. That's good. Would you shove ace queen offsuit here?
No. I don't know. You asking me right now, I say no, but...
It's a trick question. I would definitely shove it. Both ace queens.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a trick question. Ace queen offsuit goes in as well. I'm just curious. Just curious what your jamming ranges were.
Play it out, man. Ever pulled a trick question on me again?
Big money. Oh, you still call?
Probably, man.
Do you call tens?
Stop trick questioning me, man.
It's not a trick question. It's just a normal question. Ace queen was a trick question. This is just a normal one.
I'm calling jacks. I don't know if I called tens, man.
Good. I agree.
And jacks, I'm still scared about jacks.
Fair. I'm with you on the full way. I probably fold tens as well. Call jacks.
It's a yikes run out, isn't it?
Oh, dude, how do you wait? You won this tournament, eh? It's like not. It's not like you have like an insane stack or anything. Respect. Okay, you defend the king jack. 10-10 deuce. He checks it back. I'd start bluffing here right away, honestly. On a 10-10 board like this, I think like they're gonna call turn, but they're gonna have a really tough time calling river. And a lot of people just fold turn right away. So when it
I'm low key probably tilted from the last hand, losing it heaps of it.
You just don't want to bet.
Probably, man.
Okay. Or you
There's
could
some
just
of
be
that.
tilted and not bet. That's cool too. Check, check, and you decide to bluff the river now. Nice.
Is that a bad bluff if I didn't bluff the turn?
Yeah, I think it's a bit questionable.
Okay.
I think the idea is there. See a 3-bet here? Great. You could also just go all in. I mean, it's 20. Wait. Oh, you're on the button? Never mind. Oh, wait, no. No, raise under the gun. And you 3-bet the small blind, yeah. Okay. You can also, like, when you're sub 25, you don't need to get fancy. You can just shove, but this is cool. Once again, it's kind of small, but not terrible. Boring.
Yep.
4-3 suited. Are you trolling? Nope. You're kind of just a good player, honestly, so far. Whoa.
I have.
King Jack.
Yeah, I fold some.
You're just thinking about the rejam stacks, maybe.
Sure.
I just raise fold this. A lot of these high cards, like even with rejam stacks, you can just go for the raise fold, just min raise it, try to pick up the blinds and antes. With the high cards, high cards are good because it blocks the hands they're gonna shove.
Yeah.
This would have been great to do right after you played the tournament.
No, because I was super hyped that night, man.
Because you would have known what was going on.
True.
Okay, call. It's fine. You just fold this. King 10. Okay, it must be the rejam stacks.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's probably the rejam stacks. It must be. It must be because you don't want to get jammed on. But yeah, I'll continue to raise fold those kind of hands. Just as a general rule. Ace 5 in the big blinds. I think this is actually a really good fold. I like this fold a lot with the limp and the raise because people are tight when they raise, especially against this limp. I think a lot of people would call here, but I really like that fold. Fucking class act, Chris.
Thank you, broski.
Class
We also
act.
when we're on the bubble too.
Do you think this is the bubble?
I have no.
It could be the bubble. I mean, the ICM's things are showing up, so maybe it knows. I don't really know how this app works, but... Okay, here, if it's the bubble, I don't mind this fold. If it's not, you should raise.
Raise call. It could be the bubble. Who knows?
Yeah, I'd raise call. Not the... Don't raise call this guy, but raise call the big blind.
Yeah.
If it's the bubble, then... Yeah, just fold or raise fold. Get his ass. Get his ass. Oh my god, what's happening, dude?
I'm not sure if I won this tournament, Matt.
No, you did. Oh my
I
god.
must have won it.
Mate, if this tournament is not yours, how funny would that be? If I was
I'd
reviewing my...
I'd be so mad, man.
Bro.
It must be. It must be,
No,
man. I got some.
what do you mean you would be mad? I would be sitting here roasting my own gameplay for the last 30 minutes.
You're learning things, man.
Oh my god, dude. You must have found a double up. Okay, raise. Whoa. No call, just shove, eh? Do you know why you would do this?
I told you, man. My shove ranges are a little out of line, I think.
I mean, it's probably profitable, honestly. I think a call is better, you know? Plays very easily post-flop. If you hit a pair, you can go with it. If you hit a flush draw, you can go with it.
I wouldn't do it on the bubble, obviously. So, I'm assuming the bubbles burst or... Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, you see a call, and you get there. Oh my god, he called King 7!
He's also out of line.
Maybe you're GTO. You might know better.
Little human calculator, man.
What's going on here? Yeah, this is always
I
a shove.
probably raised-
This is always a shove. Always a shove.
I probably don't. Probably raise to some troll.
You call. We saw it already. Yeah. If we're assuming this isn't the bubble, then like a lot of your suited broadways can go all in here, like king queen, king jack suited, even queen jack suited, ace, ace 10, ace jack suited, ace jack offsuit can all just rip it in against small blind or button here. Even wider, but let's just like say that for teaching purposes. I don't know if this is the bubble though. If it's the bubble, I would still go all in probably, but actually definitely I would still go all in. But that's okay. So you call, flop is magnificent, bet, call, and
Raise that.
yeah. Once again, you could make it 9 or 10, or you could just go all in. I like going all in here. He's gonna call you with, like, he's opening the button, right? So, he's gonna call you with king queen, queen jack. He's gonna call you with even queen 8. Like, probably any queen is just gonna punt it in there. He's got so many flush draws. You're also going to get rid of hands like king jack and stuff that have a lot of equity against you. Or maybe it calls with the worst hand, jack 9. It's just like a board texture where you crush so many hands. And like, yeah, you lose to aces and kings, but that's like such a tiny portion. This is another part of my game that was also pretty trash up until recently. Like not raising enough in these kind of spots. If you just like stop for a second and think about all the draws and worst pairs that they have that you crush, then you're gonna want to raise here.
I gotcha.
Oh, such a good turn too. It's so good.
And I should rip on his.
This is fine. I like this. This is good. I would raise flop, but this is also good on the turn. He calls. Boom. Boom. He pulled the U, he bet called the draw on the turn.
It's a big one.
Now you're back in the game. You didn't think you won this tournament, eh?
You think I... Oh, okay. Never mind.
There we go. Big slick.
Good hand.
Are you a ace king hater or lover, or neither?
I love it because I don't have to think about it.
It's brilliant.
Because then shit like this happens and I just rip her in.
I think that's good. It's good hand.
Sizing?
It's good hand. No commentary necessary. It's good. Nine's good. I'd open
That's
this.
a raise?
Yeah, I'd open this.
Yeah.
Yep. And you can call this big blind. I mean, it's 5 big blinds. You can call that if he shoves, no problem. And you can call the big blind too. They're both like really short. So now the short stacks, if they shove, it's not a big deal. It's like you're getting a good enough price to just call.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd open that. 10-4. I guess you were the big blind there. I don't mind a fold this time. With this hand, yeah. Okay. Okay, good flop. Checks. I'd bet here. You have such a good draw, dude. And you check the flop. Do you know why?
No, I really don't. Maybe there's some pay jump that I would really love in my bankroll at this point or something. I really have no clue.
Yeah, like it's fine to check draws, but like with your better draws, like your good flush draws and like king queen here, like it'd be better to check back queen 9. Like it's an open ender, but it's a bit weaker. It'd be fine to check 8-9 here. Like checking the weaker draws and betting the better draws is generally the best strat. So this one I'd bet. And you start betting on the turn. Cool. I'd bet bigger here, but that's fine. Because you want to start building a pot or like have more fold equity, right?
Yeah.
So like I'd juiced up the sizing here to like 4, but or 5 even. Cool, you win. Jack deuce, jack 6, tens. Raise. Call.
Jam? Is that a jam?
Oh yeah. Any pair, man.
Yeah. Okay,
Deuces, the ducks are flying, man. The ducks are
so are the
flying.
tens, man.
Okay. You absolutely
It's a
smashed
good-
top set.
It's a good flop, but yeah, I should probably send that shit in, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think I re-raise this or just a little slow play?
Call is fine too with top set. You can kind of slow play top sets a lot.
Okay.
Because they just crush so hard. And like the thing is you block them having a 10. So this is like more of a theory thing, but like if you had pocket 5s here, raising would be way better because you don't block them like because they're gonna have a 10 more often.
Yeah.
But here you have 2 10s, so if you raise, there's less hands that they can actually call with. It's more likely they were bluffing, and you're not going to get any more action. Like, they still have the overpairs and stuff, but, you know, blocking their calling card so much if you raise is, like, not a good thing. But anyway. So, let's see what you did. You call, it's fine. Turn is the 9. You don't see my face, but I'm like, whoa. You led 8. This is fine. This is completely fine. I honestly like the lead on the 9. It's pretty big. I'd like make 6 or 7 here, but this is fine actually. I'm not even gonna commentate on this. Do you know why you did this or no?
I got top set.
Well, you just called instead of raising, but now you're blasting it into him, so you're not letting him bluff anymore. You're like,
just because I don't think I do a lot of raising.
that's fine. It's a good lead. It's a good lead. I don't want to go too far in depth with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're putting money in with top set. It's good. Yeah, you gotta fold that. Or sorry, you gotta raise that. 10-9 suited in the cutoff. I think there seems to be a theme here of like not wanting to raise into short stacks. Once they get down to like 5, it's just like you should just still raise here.
Okay.
Because like if you make it 2, they make it 5. It's like there's no risk to your stack. You're still getting a great price. It's gonna be profitable, and like you don't want to be passing up this spot against the button in the big blind here.
Gotcha.
So.
King 6, so a big blind.
Okay, I would check or raise, both fine here. If you raise and they
Yeah.
jam, you'd fold. But
I probably wouldn't raise.
check is fine. And you
It's a good flop,
smash.
man.
You smashing flops?
been
I don't know why
I
I'm
have
surprised.
been
Like, I know you
smashing
win this
flops,
tournament.
man.
I know you win this tournament. I don't know why I'm surprised, but he bets. Good. I like the call. Good slow play spot. Oh, that turn sucks. Yeah, he checks. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I can get on board.
Is that reasonable or get the money?
It is. It is fine. It is.
Okay.
Well, I think bet is better.
Okay.
I think this is getting a bit tricky. Like, because the thing is, like, he's going to check on the 8 with some ace X, right? Because he's scared of you having trips. But he won't fold it. He'll check it and then call it, but he won't fold it. So you might as well put money in. Like, people aren't just check folding an ace. They're going to check call 1 at least. And, like, as a good rule of thumb, if you bet big on the turn, targeting, like, if you want to target just an ace, bet big, because people don't want to give up right away. They're like, okay, I'll call 1 and then see the river. But, like, if you bet 5 or 2, it's going to be the same calling range a lot of the time when it comes to, like, the top pair. So, I love this shit. Oh, I love it. I love it. He calls. I love it, dude. I love it. So good. So, like, on this run out, though, if you bet the turn and he calls and the river's a
I could have
brick,
got more money. Yeah.
if the river's a brick and you bet, like, big again, and maybe he's like, oh, he has a flush draw, he missed. Like, you can still get 2 streets from an ace here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looked kind of cool, but I don't know. You might be losing value there.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Sizing in the river. Let's see. Where'd you go? Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. Good stuff. Fold, 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 fold.
Kind of a swag play, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah,
Not
it's kind of
bad.
swag. You
That's a
folded
raise. I know.
Okay. I won't say anything.
Don't go back, man.
Okay. So are you like less nitty now? A few months later?
Yeah, I've been firing more recently, and I have been opening in more of this shit.
Okay, so you're less nitty. Just remind the viewers, this is like this is months ago that you
This
played
was
this,
2 months
and
ago.
you've started grinding now. Like you're playing more now.
I wouldn't say grinding, but I'm playing more
Yeah,
now.
sure, you're playing more now. Okay, this fold's fine. I'd raise fold this.
I know. Okay.
Same with this one.
I see a common theme, man.
Yeah.
A lot of these suited,
Yeah, I would raise fold this one too.
yeah. This one for sure. Oh, this is big blind.
Check, check. That's great. Oh, brilliant.
I know. I
See,
probably check this.
That's
I probably do.
well. That's. I was just gonna say. I think this is a decent spot to check because he's gonna have a lot of 10x and stuff here, and some queen x that might start betting. So, like if you think about the hands that check, like he's gonna have his own king jacks and his own king tens, jack tens, like a lot of these draws that will check and then hit that turn. So some player, and then his queen x as well, like might check the flop and then start betting. So sometimes in spots like this, I will go for the check raise, or check call. Most likely a check raise though. And that's what happens. You check, he bets, and you
Hopefully I
call.
don't just call. Should I raise that
I think
there?
you gotta
or
put in a
just-
raise. I do think
Yeah.
you have to put in a raise, just because he's gonna be too passive on the river now, right?
Yep.
Like here, probably goes check check. He has like queen jack. It's my guess. Oh, you led. You didn't even see. You're the best because you didn't even give him a chance. You just lead jam. And I always forget you can do shit like this. Honestly, you just go for the lead. So I'm getting the sense that you don't like to raise. You just either lead or call.
Yeah.
Okay. And he calls. He had an ace. Okay. That's great. That's great. I mean, he might have bet the river by himself. Probably would have. And then you could have just gone all in. But this way works. This way it works. I gotta say, though, if your plan is to check call and then lead, I prefer you to just bet the turn and then jam the river.
Okay.
It's a much cleaner line, I think. And he's going to call it down anyway. But what happens is you just remove the possibility of him being passive, basically.
Yep.
I don't know. There's some cool lines in here, though, honestly. Like, I don't even... Like, the way you played that, I don't mind that. The lead on the river and stuff, it's cool. Limp. Check.
I got heaps on this table, man.
Oh my god, yeah, you do. Nobody has any chips. This has got to be getting deep, like final 2 tables, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, this was a limp check. I like it's good check. It's fine bet. It's good stuff. Pog.
It's pretty pog.
Raise call. Call. We've seen this.
It's too big.
You bet big, yeah. Yeah. Looking back actually at how short everyone is, just small sizings here. Just small sizings. You still get what you do is you make sure that they're gonna get it in with a wider range. Basically. So you want them to like get it in with like hands like Queen Jack and Jack 10 or like put money in with those garbage hands. Whereas here, yes, you're still gonna get the money from the king, but you're gonna get rid of like all those extra hands that can call you, and then a 9 is like more of an issue. So, yeah, I mean, I would have gone broke here too. Spoilers. Spoilers.
Yep.
I would have gone broke here too, just differently. That's unlucky. I wonder like when the final table is. Raise here. I would always shove here. What is your like? Are you gonna raise call it?
I don't know, man.
He's got 15 blinds. Like here, you either need to raise call or shove. Like there's no raise fold happening here.
Yeah.
So as long as you understand that, like ace 9 for 15 blinds is you can shove any ace for 15 blinds here. Happily.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, any ace happily for 15. Especially getting deep, like people will fold too much and stuff like that. So, whereas once again, this whole like 2.1 strat, it'll work, but like it's just you're giving your opponent too much of an out. Like it's too easy for them to play against this. Like they call, get a very good price, and they get to play in position against you instead of like making tough. Like if he has Queen 10 here and you shove for 14, maybe some players call and give you their stack, whereas you're giving him such an easy out to the flop, you know.
Yeah, I see.
And it's not always so easy to play this post flop ace 9. It's not like ace 9 out of position. If the flop's like Jack 10 5, like you're screwed. Like it's not easy.
Yeah.
So that's the reason. It's just too easy to play against.
I'd probably fold this, man.
I'd shove this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd shove this for 15, just under 15. All my suited broadways are getting ripped here.
Yikes.
That's okay. That's not a big deal, that spot.
This is another rip. Well, not with that.
I'm assuming we're deep here. I don't know. I honestly would fold here because he's opening into rejam, 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 rejam. So he's got to have a tight range here. I think we can pass this spot. I'd go 7s plus here. So yeah, it'd be pretty tight actually in this spot. I'm also assuming we're deep here. It'd be nice to know if this was the final table. I don't think it is though. Good 8s. Wait. Oh, he's all in. Okay.
Is that fine, or should I rip it in?
I'd rip it in. Yeah, I'd rip it in. But it's not the worst. But yeah, once again, you're out of position with 8s. Doesn't play that well. And people aren't gonna rejam that much here. So I don't know. I'd prefer to just shove, but you got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Please tell me I called at least.
Yeah, you called. Call check is good. So if you check here and he bets, you're gonna call, right? You don't know.
Probably call once.
I think
yeah.
you would call, yeah. I would imagine so. And bet turn, that's cool. Kings, Pog. Yeah, it's good. You can... Here, like, I think it's better to bet one big blind than shove.
Okay.
Like, in this kind of situation, I'm always just min-betting if I have a good hand. It, like, allows them to, like, get it in with everything instead of... Maybe they're the like, too nitty, you know? Like...
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's, like, almost not a point to bring up. Like, shove is completely fine. But just as a nuance. Like, if it's that short stacked, then I'll just min-bet.
Okay.
And call off whatever. Tens... Given these stacks and how many players are at tables, like, it's got to be almost there.
Is that a shove? Tens?
No, raise is good.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's 20 big blinds, so you're gonna want to just... You're not really gonna want to be shoving any hands, like maybe some small pairs, but you're gonna want to continue to raise call or raise fold. Okay, check's fine. Huh, you played this
Probably
differently
a bad
earlier.
bet, hey?
I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's kind of hard to go wrong here. It's like, I don't know. You're isolating. You're kind of not doing much. Like, you're isolating yourself against better hands most of the time. You can maybe get some King X to fold here, which is like one of the only benefits. But I don't think you're getting any value with this bet, and your hand doesn't really need the bluff. So that's... I think it's probably just going to be winning. You can probably just bet whatever here, and it's going to be fine. But there's not really much point to this, aside from, like, getting a king to fold sometimes. Like, do you think he's going to call a deuce there?
Probably not, no.
Probably not, no. Now you're raising this shit. Now you're putting the pressure on. You folded the king 5 earlier, similar, but...
True.
Nice, that's a good raise. You got a big stack deep.
Big stack Bob. Is this final table? Who knows?
Let me check for context, actually. Yeah, it could very easily be the final table. Okay, let's assume it's the final table. Okay, shove. So final tables, maybe we can get some good good final table advice. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We'll deal with that later. Wait, now there's 6 here. Did somebody bust there? Did I miss that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. Okay. So 6 players left. Another shove and a call. Damn, first 2 hands. Does this ring a bell to you? Do you remember this? First 2 hands, 2 people busted.
I don't really
Almost.
remember.
Is that it? No, not yet. Yeah, he's out of there now. Okay, ace jack. Ooh. Nice. Okay, I'm glad you folded that. GG, another player. Holy shit, this went fast, dude.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm looking for a raise here from you. Check, okay. You seem to be pretty
I'm not
tight
big,
when it comes to that.
I don't raise a lot, man.
Yeah, you gotta buff up those raising
Yeah,
frequencies.
I do.
And honestly, after he limp checks here, I bet. He's already limping once, so he's saying that he doesn't have a lot of ace-x. And then he's checking the ace-high board, so he's saying even more that he doesn't have an ace. And you have a really strong queen. So I'm going to start betting right away here. I'm going to go 2 or even 3 streets sometimes of value. He bets, you just call. And like here, you can raise, given the same information that I just gave you. And there's so many draws out there now that putting in a raise can be very good. This is like another blind versus blind thought process thing. And he checks river. Check back. Like, I think it's okay to be kind of nitty here, but like, yeah, there's a lot of value that got missed here.
I got you.
Raise the turn, get some more value. I doubt he folds. Bet the river, he probably calls because all the draws missed. Okay, let's go more. All these will be sort of interesting now. Could call that, but fold is whatever. Actually, you should call that. You should call that.
Okay.
King 8 suited, it gets cut off four-handed. In position. You're the chip leader. He's not going to put as much pressure on you as you can put on him, so... Yeah, I would have called that. I would have raised the Queen 6 suited as well in the cutoff. I'd raise Queen 5 suited plus here, just because people kind of tighten up. So, yeah, like suited kings, suited aces, suited queens do pretty well.
Like me, man. I'm tightening up.
Tightening up, yep. Yeah, you are, as the chip leader. True. Okay, Jack 6 through 6, 9 8. There wasn't that many hands on this final table, so another check. Could raise that again. Pre-flop. Although fine. Check, check, fine. Bet good. Nice. Yeah, gotta play this in some way. Limp or raise, both fine.
Yikes.
So it's just a bit tight, yeah. Like this is good raise. Yeah, so it's just a lot of nitty hands here, but that's like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's definitely how I used to play too. Definitely, at least this nitty, at least.
That's a raise too.
King 5 offsuit. The offsuit king, since everyone's still pretty deep, I don't mind a fold. Just the suited hands are good.
Okay.
See a raise. This is where it's about to pop off. It must. There's the 3-bet. 3-bet's good. Good luck, good luck. Boom. There it is. Wins a flip. 3
Not
left.
bad.
Nice. And we're seeing a raise with the ace now. I like it. Takes it down. Probably fold this. Oh, raise it. I like it. I honestly advocate for pretty aggressive button strategy, so I'm on board with this. This is probably how it gets heads up, eh?
That bet's fine there.
Yeah, bet the flop is
Jack
good.
is fine also, or no?
Yeah, on a 10, yes. Yeah, because a 10 is his most likely card on the flop, pretty much. Well, an ace too, but he might jam his aces pre, so a 10 is a very bad card for you. So checking and just like trying to hit your club, basically, or maybe bluff the river is good. And you just pot him. Calls. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's good. Yeah, well played.
Clean.
Yeah, well played on that one. Nothing to say on that one. Fold. Yeah, you never ever want to fold a king blind versus blind in this kind of spot. Like, always at least limp. Play all your kings blind versus blind.
Okay. By the way,
So-
I don't know if we want to put this in, but Hey Monia is the one to my left.
Oh yeah. Team Online member Haymonia is the final
Player
three here.
three.
So it's Chris, Haymonia, and whoever this player is, which is a legendary match. So shout out
Yep.
to Monia and shout out to Chris. Jack 10. Okay, you're gonna call his ass. They're gonna call. Check, check. Checking it down's cool. Wow, 2 checks. Queen 7 here. It's interesting with the flush draw, but I guess ICM. No, they're already all in. I'm surprised we didn't see a bet here, but that's okay.
Just looking to stack me, man.
Okay, we're heads up. Heads up in the tournament. We got through this whole tournament. We're heads
I-
up now.
I don't play any heads up.
Yeah.
the way.
Well, for what it's worth, neither do I. So my ranges are all guesses. So here we go. Raise, call. I like it. Trips right off the bat. Raise right off the bat. Whoa! Check turn.
I don't know why I did that, honestly. I just raised and then I checked.
Okay, I'll tell you why I don't like this check. Because
I don't like this check, but keep going.
The reason why I don't like this check is because I don't think there's too many hands that they're gonna have that will start like bluffing here. Basically, like
After
if they have the ace highs, they're gonna check them all back. They might even check back some strong pairs. So you're just giving them a lot of room to check and get a free card. And I don't think it's a spot where they're gonna have a lot of like easy bluff spots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think just keep betting and like making sure all their pocket pairs are calling and all their ace X is calling another street. Like that's gonna get you more value here than like setting this trap. Like maybe there's some king queen that might bluff here. Like we'll find out, I guess. But yeah. Check call. This is like such a savage line that's going down here. Such a savage line. Let's see what they did. So they had an ace high.
Yeah.
So yeah, by checking turn, they got away with a small bet and then a check. Do you see how the value got lost there? Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's very possible. Maybe they just fold. But certain players will call turn a big bet.
You think you should call my bet on the turn?
Like probably not, because I don't think you're gonna be creative enough to bluff. But yeah, okay, that was an interesting hand. You did ship it though, nice. I mean, it's creative, dude. I mean, I don't know. You've taken some interesting lines that I respect. You like the trap. It shows. You like the trap. You like a good check call and then lead and shit.
Yeah.
See that here, this is a good spot where I would have liked to see it lead on the river. Check call, like check raise, check call, and then lead. That would have been spicy. I
Yeah.
would have liked that.
Yeah.
That would have been a good
Makes
spot
sense
for
to
it.
me.
Here, I would not raise the weak queens. I just limp them. They're pretty trash, but we see call. Check. Turn bet. Is this value? Must be, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I would never value. Just only value bet spades. Is a rule of thumb.
Okay.
But it's cool.
Worked out.
Yeah. Nice, good sizing
I'm
and
getting some
everything.
good hands to be memeing on her.
This is a good sizing. You haven't had any good hands yet. These are all trash. King queen is good though. Queen deuce. Now you're limping. It's like you're backwards, dude. It's like you raise the queen deuce offsuit and you limp the queen deuce suited. You should switch that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, bet call. Check. Okay, so you bet. She calls. Turn check. Just trying to think about a good, like if this is worth a call or not on the river. I think it might be. I'm just preparing myself for a bet. She checks. Because like there's still a lot of like jack 9, 8, 9, heart draws that miss. So picking up a pair after checking turn is good. I'm kind of thinking to myself here.
Yeah.
But she checks. And...
I should check that.
Oh, you
Or
bet for value?
Yeah, I should check that. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would check. Yeah, that's it. That's thin. It's thin.
That was, yeah.
That's thin. That's the thinnest bet I've
that
ever
was
seen.
getting out of line, man. Getting out of line there.
Yeah. You could like 3-bet bluff this sometimes, but it's fine to call. Okay, limp check. Yeah, you're a little bit passive, like
Okay.
on these high card boards. Like you want to be bluffing sometimes, like with the queens, like where you can bet on a lot of turns still. The high cards, I would try to mix in a bit more bets here.
Okay.
Like it seems like you're only betting if you have like a flush draw, or something, you know.
Yep.
Mix in a few more bluffs. If you bet this river, you're the goat. This is spicy? You said there was some spicy stuff. This is very spicy.
I don't really remember, man. I don't know if there's spicy.
This is spicy.
shenanigans.
Whatever this is. I don't think this is good, but spicy. Check, check. Get the bluff through. Oh, dude, that
Yep.
sucks.
Walk it out, man.
That sucks. It was cool, kind of. Go for the
Tough
queen
one.
4 raise. Good. Check the queen deuce. Raise, fold. So what are the stacks now? We have 84. Wow, you have a huge chip lead, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Limp, raise, fold. So heads up, like to balance, I would like these weakest draws. I would start check. Like I would bet the good draws and check the weak draws. Like you've heard me say
Okay.
that a lot. So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like if as a rule of thumb to like mix up your play a bit, check the weakest draws, like play them passively. Bet the good draws that dominate their stuff. You do check this bet turn, which I think is good. Once again, I think you need to size up when you check flop. Like when you start betting on the turn, bet big.
Okay.
But you take it down again.
Is my 3 too much?
Yeah, I got 2.5.
Because I've been hammering out 3s, man.
Raise, trapping. I think it's fine. I think it's fine to trap here. Yeah, you shouldn't do it all the time, but once in a while is fine.
I'm a known trapper.
I think it's easy to get over trappy. Let's just put it that way. Like I think the thought of trapping always comes through people's heads, and I think it's hard to be disciplined to not do it that often.
Because it feels good, man.
It does feel good. It feels
Feels
great.
good to be a nice little hunter, man.
Yeah, just a little slow play monster, dude.
Yep.
I get that. Let's see how this one goes down.
I got a fire here, no?
Check, check. Fire.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, you bet. And 8. You raise. She shoves. You call. Boom.
That's it. That's it, GG.
Champ. Twitch Open champion. Dude, that was a good tournament. I enjoyed that.
Is okay?
I enjoyed that. I mean,
There's a few bad spots, but
sure. I mean, sure, but that's fair enough. Fair enough. That was a good tournament, dude. Overall, well, I mean, a lot of it was like kind of standard stuff, but you also took a lot of lines that I would never take, ever.
yeah.
And
I also learned a bunch about just suited cards in middle and late position. Should be raising all of them.
yeah,
Kings, queens.
yeah, not all of them, but yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, raise a lot more.
I don't know. I feel like I just couldn't stop my brain from talking sometimes. I just went through all the thought process that I would like kind of have on stream. So I
Yeah.
probably gave you an overload of information, but I don't know. I hope it helps in
No,
some
it's good.
sense. YouTube, I hope you guys like this. I don't know if this is a 2-part thing. I think it's like an hour and a half long. So
Where can they find Twitch Open?
yeah, Twitch Open. It's a weekly tournament on Party Poker. It's like a community home game between all the Team Online members. So it happens every Saturday on Party Poker, and it's like everyone from my community, everyone from my brother's community, all the Team Online members communities, they kind of like get together and play this event. It's $11 on Saturdays. Saturday, I don't know, afternoon Eastern, like I think like 3 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, it's a fun event. And
$25 bounties.
Yeah,
on
there's
all the
bounties
pros heads.
on all the Team Online members' heads. So like if I'm in there and you knock me out, $25 cash. Any of the Team Online members, same thing. So yeah, it's a good event. Chris shipped it. Chris says you have multiple final tables, don't you?
I think I have 3.
3 final tables in it. This is the
It's not
play that
bad.
gets you to the final table 3 times.
Where are you
Respect.
smirking, Matt?
Respect. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Shout out to Chris for coming on and sharing his gameplay, which is respectable because not everyone would do that. And if I have terrible analysis, I'm sorry. It's just my brain. It's my poker brain. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.